Hi everybody, welcome to Me Paintings. I'm happy to see you today. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Today I will be making special rainbow acrylic pour and I want to show you how to do that. So firstly, I'd like to tell you which colors will I use. I'll be using Indian yellow, cadmium red deep, mauve, permanent violet, also cerulean blue, turquoise, baby turquoise, this is yellowish green, and viridian green. So these are my colors, and my canvas is 20 times 30 centimeters. And this is what I did with my colors. I mixed them with pouring medium. I make my own pouring medium from PVA glue and water. I use this type of glue, school glue, which my children use. And you can actually create a good pouring medium out of this PVA glue. I mix 60% of PVA glue and 40% of water. This mixture creates my pouring medium. And then I mix 1 part of acrylic colors and 1 part of pouring medium. Mix it all together. If you have got different brands of colors, sometimes you have to use different ratio. You'll just need to figure it out. The consistency should be like a slightly whipped cream, like this. And I also put 2 drops of silicone oil in each color. So I put 1-2 drops and then mix it up a little bit. And that's perfectly done for my pour. As a base, I will be using also a mixture of titanium white and pouring medium. And I used this type of white. I buy these big containers. This is, I think, 2.5 liters, which is great because I use quite a lot of white. So every time I see a deal, I grab it and then I use it as my base color. And this is mixture 30% of titanium white and 70% of pouring medium. It is a little bit more watery than the rest of my colors. So, time to pour it all on my canvas. And now I can pour all of my 9 rainbow colors. And now I will pour second layer of colors. I will opt this Indian yellow and start with red. And maybe permanent violet in my green because these colors complement each other very well. And here comes the fun part. I've got my swiping color, which will be white. It's same mixture as I used for my base. I only added 2 drops of silicone oil in it. So let's pour my white here on this edge, like that. And I've got this piece of plastic, which is a great tool for swiping. You could also use some kind of paper towel or something like that for swiping, but this piece works well for me. And I will wipe all the colors down here. Ooh, that's nice. You can't see many cells right now, but I promise there will be loads of cells. I just want to move these colors down and up there because I don't want that white part in there. So let's move it all down. Like that. Yep, that should be alright. Now time to use my heat gun. I'm using cheap one from Lidl, but it works well. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I hoped for these cells. I know they will grow a little bit when they will getting dry. They will grow into bigger cells. And I want to do one more thing. I want to make interesting background. For that I'll use bigger and smaller balloons and create these balloon kisses, which will make an interesting background. So the big one in the middle. Wow. Maybe one big here. And one here. And then some small ones. Welcome back. So my pour is dry and it turned out beautifully, although it all went like this in the middle, but it's okay because it will help me to create something interesting. I especially love this color combination. Look at these beautiful cells. Such an amazing colorful pour. Now I'm going to embellish it with my favorite water drops, and for that I will be using loads of different cups from yogurt, some stencils, and also this whiteboard marker which I buy in local store. It's very cheap, but it helps me to see where my round circles will be, and then I will use black and white acrylic colors. So let's decide. I will put some big bubble here, or water drop, and then maybe another one here, and some small ones in the middle. So let's start with the middle one, which I could place like this. Seems like this is the middle. Like this looks like a good place. Like that. It doesn't matter that it's not all visible because I will cover that with black acrylic color, but at least I can see the nice round shape. Now let's make these big ones. Like that, and maybe I've got this stencil for round shapes, so let's decide. Other one could be here. This looks like a nice spot. Yeah, this should be enough, and now I can show you how to embellish these interesting shapes into beautiful water drop or bubble. And for that I'll be using a little bit of black acrylic color and also a little bit of white acrylic color. And these types of brushes, I've got 9, 11. Tips looks like this. I think they are called blending brushes, but I'm not sure. But these are good for blending my colors. So I start with the top. I put a little bit of black on my brush and go like this. I put it in a water so it helps with blending. Like this. Then I put my brush again in water and try to blend my black. It works a little bit differently because it's pour and the surface behaves differently, so you will need to figure out how to blend your colors. It's not like on normal canvas, but once you figure it out, you'll be able to create beautiful shades like this. And here comes the white part. So I put my brush in water, put a little bit of white on my brush and make this bottom part white. Like this. Then I put my brush in water again and I try to blend my white. There's some kind of lump, but that's okay.
A little bit more white down here.
Shade underneath my bubble. So again, I'm putting my brush in water and then in black color, and I try to paint shadow underneath my color, underneath my water drop. You can use smaller brush for this if you want. Whatever brush works the best for you. Don't worry if you put a little bit of black into your white part, you can mend it later on. A little bit more black. And I'm going to blend it so it's not that sharp.
brush in water.
So I'll put a little bit of white on my brush and make a nice edge here. And the last step is drawing reflection on the top of my water drop, and for that I'm using this Posca pen and white acrylic marker. Shake it and you can paint, draw reflections. Make sure your black is dry, so it will be a reflection of window in there. So this is my first water drop. Now I'm going to create the rest of them and show you finished result. And this is a result of my central acrylic pour with water drops. And I love how these turned out. When you make these balloon kisses, it creates a beautiful background for your bubbles and it looks so cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was inspirational for you and I hope it will help you to create your own beautiful art. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. You can also join my Facebook group, Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. Thank you very much for watching my tutorials. I really appreciate your kind words and positivity. I can't wait to see you again. Bye!